Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the sad truth about Sky and Cam. Make sure you guys watch this full video. Don't scroll. First things first, I think a few videos need to be shown. Because you guys are saying I don't have my proof. Baby, I have my receipts.
He's not black. You're not black, bitch. You're white. You're not a nigga.
Hold up, because there's more where that came from.
Nigga.
With those two videos, it's also followed by this video.
I do what I want. I repost what I want. I say what I want.
But she didn't even have to say all that, because I think I just made it very clear that she does what she wants, including says what she wants. But guys, don't worry, I didn't forget about y'all's favorite Cam. I got you too, Cam.
Girl, we didn't forget about all the times you said the N-word. You're literally a hardcore racist. I don't know why you're coming at Sky.
Right, so if I'm a hardcore racist, what does that make your best friend? Hypocrite. Mind you, those are all different creators that Cam had no problem exposing, but I'm just wondering when Cam's gonna post Sky's video. When's it coming out? Because I hear her saying it, but I don't see the video. Where it at though? Where it at though? By the way, Cam, you were the one who put yourself in the position where you said you would expose any influencer to say the N-word. Don't say something you can't stand on. And guys, I promise y'all this is not me excusing myself from saying the N-word in the past, and I will get to that in this video. Just make sure you guys watch the whole thing. And I don't want to see any of you guys hating in my comments if you didn't watch the full video. The real truth about Sky and Cam is that they are both hypocrites who are fabricating the fact by lying about who they are online. As Cam's exact quotes on his own live, Sky would never say the N-word or I would never be friends with her. And the truth is that you guys are all watching influencers who are lying about who they are online, and I will stand on that because I've seen it for myself. I as well as found two videos of Sky lip-syncing the N-word in front of her friends publicly. The first video that I included makes it look even worse on both of their parts because the video was made with Cam. And actually, both of those videos ended up deleted. I do believe that Sky and Cam's friendship did not start off organically. I really do feel like the only reason she ever even got close to Cam is to be protected by him, sheltered on social media, and it's just all really completely unethical. At the end of the day, I think they both did take their friendship as a win because Cam gets a lot of clout off of it and Sky does not get canceled. Which I'm not saying at all that I don't think their friendship grew into be an actual friendship. I think it did. But it doesn't define the fact of what they're doing is completely wrong. If the both of them are lying about the fact of Sky saying the N-word, it really does make me think, what else are they lying about on the internet? I mean, do you guys really still think that I got onto the internet and lied about Sky's sexuality? I know it's not necessarily a place for me to be talking about her own sexuality, but I do think it's weird as soon as her saying the F slur got onto social media, she came out as bi. Let that soak in. Think about it for a second. So that's two different slurs that she's been getting away with saying to this day. Anyways, I'm not forgetting at all how I've said the N-word in the past, and I'm not expecting you guys to forget that either. But what I will point out is the difference between me and Sky. My video was 3 years ago, and it gave me 3 years to actually change myself, put dedication in myself, and I promise you guys I really have changed as a person. But Sky's video, this year. Her video was made near the end of 2025, but it was the month of October, and with the month we're in right now, it was less than a year ago. But what I recently heard from somebody is even with Sky with almost a 2 million follower fan base, last trip in LA less than a month ago, she was allegedly spamming the same exact slur in front of her friends. And if that is the truth, I'm obviously disappointed that she's moving so carelessly with an almost 2 million follower fan base all looking up to her. And I just feel with having a platform that is that big, it takes a lot of responsibility and you should really think about your actions before doing so. And I really wanted to point out the fact how I think it's unfair how the whole friend group on social media is watching quite exactly what Sky is doing behind the scenes, and nobody has the guts to stand up and say something for it. So if they're not capable of doing it themselves, I will gladly do it myself. My intentions with posting this video is not to cause more drama, but really just to give Cam as well as Sky's fans the awareness of what they're doing every other day. And I feel like they deserve to know that. So I really just want to give justice to Sky's audience and Cam's audience. Sky, I know you're probably watching this video as of right now, and I really do just want to share personally of the advice I've learned from my past situations similar to this. I really do want anybody watching this video, as well as Sky herself, to take the time out of their day to learn the actual meaning behind the N-word, just how I did myself. Because most of the people think that the N-word is just a word, and I'm ashamed to say this, but even my younger self thought the same thing. But thankfully, I ended up learning that the N-word is not just a word. It's actually a slur defined by systemic racism. The word started a lot of terrible trauma, which was first used on colored people, then followed by violence, breaking the spirits of enslaved people, as well as dehumanization, which is absolutely disgusting. And I really do not like the fact how Kim is using his platform to tell you guys that he's helping his Black community, but what he's really doing is just promoting cyberbullying, which is impacting literal children's mental health. Not whatsoever am I justifying my own past actions, nor defending people normalizing the N-word to this day. But what I am saying is that I personally think the best way for Cam to benefit his own Black community is by actually spreading the awareness behind the N-word, just like I did in this video, and it is not hard to do so. And I really think the fact that Cam did not post the video of Sky saying the N-word, and I don't think he's planning on posting it, really just destroys the fact on why he even has a platform in the first place. I really just think overall that this whole situation does need to be talked about and get out there, just so Sky and Cam can realize what they're doing wrong and hopefully eventually fix it. And one more thing I'm going to put out there, I'm not doing this to defend either of them, but I really don't think you guys should handle this situation by going straight to their account, bashing them, sending death threats, and just cyberbullying. Because obviously, fixing one wrong with another wrong does not make a right. And I completely understand that finding out the truth about them is going to be very upsetting to a lot of people, especially because Cam and Sky both have big fan bases, and a lot of you guys have been watching them for a while. But it's just think about what you say before you post a comment publicly on what that says about yourself. Because even what they're doing is very wrong, I just don't think there should be an impact on their mental health at all. And I really do hope this video brings to Sky and Cam's attention that what they're doing is not right. And also, very hypocritical. Also, I'm going to include this clip about Sky talking about me in one of her recent TikTok posts.
Adds a few pages. My page ends there. After that, she said she learned from saying the N-word. One of her friends she just had over at her house I just met up with in LA showed me multiple videos of them laying in bed with Mena and her saying the N-word. It was about 3 weeks ago.
I think it's really obvious that Sky is being purported by trying to spread false information about me over the internet, which she knows herself is not true. And I am more than proud to say this with my chest. Go ahead and post the video, Sky. Wait, you can't, because there's no video. I do not say the N-word, and I haven't since 3 years ago. I don't know how many times I have to say it. People will literally come up to me and say, I'll pay you to say the N-word, or I give you the N-word pass just to get their own entertainment out of it. And I literally look at them like, no, because you are weird for that. So weird for that. But anyways, I just know the only reason that Sky and Cam could feel the need to spread false lies about me on the internet is to make themselves not only look better, but me look worse. And other fake information that they've said about me on the internet is saying that I got with a 20-year-old, them saying I got with Benny for the fun of it, also followed by them saying that I bullied a special needs kid. With me saying that, I think it proves that Sky and Cam are literally the definition of deception. And I'm sure you guys are wondering where the proof is followed by these allegations about me being fake, but I have more than multiple videos uploaded on my account explaining the whole situations with proof, and you guys are more than welcome to go watch it for yourselves. One more thing Sky said about me, apparently I stole her best friend. I'm not even going to defend myself for that because it's stupid, but let me know, guys, who does Shia look happier with? Who does she look happier with? And with me committing to being Shia's best friend, I will have nothing but respect for her, which is exactly what Sky never had. And I will never spread false information about her over the internet, nor talk bad about her to her own friends, exactly what Sky did. And I just want nothing but a positive relationship with me and Shia, because she deserves the world and deserves to know what a real friend would treat her like. And I just have so much love for her because she's an amazing person. And Shia has shown me too what a real friendship is, and I'm beyond grateful for that. And I think everything I've listed throughout this video concludes my point of them being completely hypocritical, actually promoting cyberbullying, and lying to their fan base about who they are. Clearly they were in need of somebody humbling, and if nobody else will, I'll do it. I'll do it. I really do hope I settled this of you guys saying I lied. Let me just fix my crown. Thank you. But I hope you guys are happy with this video because it did provide y'all with the actual truth with all of the proof. The last thing I have to say won't fit into the video, so please pause this and read. Thank you guys for everybody who stayed to the end of this story. I love you guys so freaking much, and I just hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. I love you guys.